Hello, my name is Daniela. Thank you for joining me. This evening, I'd like to talk to you about manifesting, creating, and stepping away from fear. There was a time in my life, I guess when I started right off the bat, being a kid, a young adult, I felt really positive and things pretty much came to me. But that's all you know, so it's not like I had anything to compare it to. But as time went on, life happens at, maybe unforeseen events and things that shape your life. And it had an impact on me where I became less positive. Actually, I became incredibly, I would say, negative at times, sad, brokenhearted, and I'm sure we've all gone through this, right? Maybe not all of us, but a lot of us have experienced these things. And it, unfortunately, it shaped quite a bit of my 20s. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun and things were still magical, but I had lost that spark, that magical spark. And came and went in, like, I guess, different times of my life, 30s and stuff like that. And what's amazing, I noticed, I became aware of, I'm living the life. Because, you create, you manifest, and you're like, manifesting, like, what would it take for me to have the life that I desire now that's better than my wildest dreams? And being grateful and saying thank you that I have the life that I desire now that's better than my wildest dreams. Thank you that I have loving, supportive, positive, trustworthy, equal energy exchange relationships in all areas of my life. Just some examples. But what I started noticing, more and more amazing opportunities are coming to me that I don't even know if I was daydreaming about them, because I started doing this thing where it doesn't hurt to ask and just putting it out there, right? Just saying, hey, could I be involved with that? And or stepping into my power and realizing I know I'm a natural born leader. I guess I'm somewhat confident, huh? I'm not trying to be conceited or anything, but I've always been a natural born leader. And people, I guess because of my natural confidence, that people turn to me, even strangers, for guidance. And recently in March, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I've been able to do such amazing things this year that several years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was, I never would have thought I would have these opportunities. And I noticed that, like, almost every month this year, I've been traveling a lot since 2016, I think, and it's starting to slow down. And when I say that, it's kind of funny because I was away in January, February, I think I had to cancel because I had reasons why. March, I went to Portland, Oregon to go to a Hay House University thing, and Hay House Live or something like that. And then, let's see, I'm going to go study in Maine now with John Holland. He's a medium. And what's fascinating to me, it's like, there was a time that I never thought I'd meet these people. And when I was in Portland, Oregon in March, I volunteered and I got to meet every one of them. And I was giving that, I'm like, okay, this is the situation with your class and your room, and this is what's going on. And all the presenters there, like, I don't want to say all of them, but I talked to several of them, and they were like, oh, okay, thank you for sharing that with me. Like James Van Prague, Dr. Brian Weiss, and it just really was fascinating to have that experience. And the people that paid for the event, there were many, like, right, thousands, and I was giving them guidance to, okay, because it's running late, this is what you want to do next. And it just kind of made me chuckle, because in the middle of meeting all these, I got a wonderful hug from John Holland. I was introduced, a person that worked the door with me. She held him and said, I know somebody that wants to talk with you. Couldn't have been a nicer man. And I just thought it was incredibly funny. And he's like, next month, or whenever, I guess, when you come see me in May, remind me of who where we met, so I can remember because he travels a great deal. But these are things that I never dreamt that would happen to me, that I'm getting hugs, I'm having conversations with these people. And the thing is, I wasn't shell shocked or anything. I felt like I was with my peers, and I know that sounds really conceited, but I can feel where my career path is going. I'm going to be doing a spiritual cruise in September on Holland America. It's not part of the cruise line, but I think it's Spirit Heart Cruise is organizing it. Something else I never thought I would do. Like, I shouldn't say never thought. I daydreamed about that one. And I just have these beautiful, amazing, wonderful opportunities, and I get to travel throughout the country, and it just really makes me laugh. Like, even when I was in Portland, I couldn't get home. I had a one-way ticket. I thought I'd stay longer, and it just was not working out to come home from Portland. And I ended up taking the Amtrak to Seattle, and it was such a beautiful trip. And I got to see the beautiful coastline, and I ended up flying out of Seattle, which I've never been in Washington before. So it just seems like everything that is happening is one amazing opportunity after the other. That, believe me, there was a time it seemed like I couldn't get out of my state of where I was living. So that it seems like I'm constantly, there are many times I don't know what state I'm in. Like, because after a while it's a blur, hotel rooms, different airports and things like that. That's why I'm trying to slow it down a little bit. But trust me, there was a time I felt like I had cement on my feet or chains and I couldn't make it out. So that I'm able to experience this life now. This is something I created with the universe. And if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. That's all. I'm just trying to share this with you. I hope I'm not boring you to death. But I never thought I could do this stuff. And I guess I was living in fear. I was living in lack. And I do not feel that way. Now it's the opposite. Like, sometimes I'm like, should I really be doing this? And then I'm like, everything works out. It will be okay. And you know what? It does. And even though since August of last year, I have more financial pressure than I've had in many years. In a way, obligations, loans, things like that. And yet, I'm living the life of my dreams. There's still more I'd like to add to it. And right now I'm recruiting beautiful friendships. There's, again, more that I would like to create. And like I said, I want loving, healthy, supportive, honest, trustworthy, intelligent, funny, exciting relationships in my life in all areas. And I have to admit, the clients that have been finding me through Google and other things like that, I've really enjoyed working with you guys lately. You're just beautiful people, and it's really made me very happy. So I'm glad to meet all of you. And I just see the sky is the limit, and I'm sharing that with people. This is truly a time to create, to manifest. When we live in fear, we're the ones that put ourselves in jail. So it's like we're the prisoner and the jail keeper and the prison ward. That's your choice. Choose what kind of life do you want to live, and go for it. Go for your dreams, because if this is our avatar, and I remember hearing that from somebody, people love these games and everything, right? The avatar, because it's using your imagination, and instead of settling for things that no longer serve you, why not go out and experience a life that you desire? And if something doesn't work out for you, it doesn't feel right, then try something new. Just a suggestion. I hope that this video has helped you on the possibilities. There are so many endless, right? The infinite universe. And the universe loves you and is supportive of you. If you want to live in fear, those are the experiences that you will attract to yourself. Or I shouldn't say if you want to. Who wants to do that? But if you're not willing to do something, challenge your belief system and try other things, and realize that this is also like your belief system can be, this is a loving universe that supports you. It's up to you. So go for it. Many blessings. If you'd like a private reading, contact me, www.danielladecastro.com. the information will be there, and when you go to my website, you can get my information to contact me privately. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Many blessings to you. Namaste.